Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Steve Fundero.
All right, we were just talking about hairspray. That was a good idea today.
Extra
Let me tell
hairspray.
you.
Yeah, wind blowing things around.
It was.
A little bit.
Well,
yeah.
it wasn't enough to keep mine from.
I was
ditto.
I was gonna say it's usually on the windiest days that I have the best hair day walking out the door, and then I go, oh, there it goes.
Well, you just look better.
You just gotta
windswept.
embrace it. Gotta
Yes.
embrace it. It's tough to embrace the wind today, though. I'm sure.
It was. It was chilly.
It was chilly.
Yeah.
Chilly. Gonna have a wind chill factor through at least Saturday morning. I don't think it's going to be as bad Saturday morning like it was and is right now, or will be tomorrow morning. But really, it's bright, breezy, and cold here through the next day and a half or so. Sunday afternoon looks nice. 50s, a few passing clouds. We're going to rebound things, and that sets us up for some potential warmth next week. I say that hesitantly, but we'll have highs in the 60s in the forecast early next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That looks good. Does come with some rain chances, but we don't have winter winds to deal with like we do right now, with winds gusting over 30 miles an hour on the eastern shore. Yikes, it's making it feel like the 20s already here. As we head into the night, temperatures are going to be dropping through the 30s. Right now we're in the mid and upper 30s, but they're going to be dropping down to the mid and upper 20s. Now, those technical readings, mid and upper 20s, not as low or cold as we have seen this week, but it will feel just as cold because of the wind. Now, wind chill factors just for us humans affects us as the little layer of warmth that insulates our body on our exposed skin gets blown away by the wind, so then the temperatures feel colder than they read. This is not to be confused with the actual temperature, so we don't have to worry about these readings with our pipes or our plants or our tire pressure, things like that. No, the wind chill is just what it feels to us, and it's going to feel like 20 degrees. It's going to be real cold early tomorrow morning under those clear skies. The cold air coming in and really has arrived from the north. So now that it has arrived, the breeze is going to slowly start backing off. It really initially kicked in this afternoon when the front blew through. So it starts to back off. So it's not going to be as blustery or breezy tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, but breezy enough to create a wind chill because it's going to be cold and dry. So tomorrow afternoon may feel like the low 30s because our actual high temperature, now that that cold air has settled in, it's going to be barely at 40 degrees. We're talking about upper 30s in a couple spots. That's real cold. Some of the coldest air we've seen so far this season. And that will then set up another cold night. Tomorrow night, if you got Friday night plans, bundle up, more of the scarf, stay warm, keep your date warm. We've got the temps quickly in the 20s after sunset or the late night hours, and we'll be in the 20s for Saturday morning. And then we start to turn the page to some more comfortable weather. Saturday going to be cold and bright, 40s with sunshine, but the sunshine taking over relaxes that cold breeze. Sunday, we'll have highs in the mid-50s. That looks really great. But on Saturday, since the breeze backs off a little bit, it's a great trial run, test run for Santa as he comes into Hampton Roads to get his recon. He does this every year, usually to get some intel about some of the neighborhoods across town before his big flight, Christmas Eve, Christmas night. So flying in the helicopter, he'll be leaving NAS Norfolk, crossing the bay and crossing the MMBT. He leaves at 10 a.m. So if you're on the peninsula, Newport News, Poquoson, Hampton, anywhere between 10 and 10:15, you'll see Santa flying by. Then he jets down to Norfolk around 10:15, 10:25. Downtown Norfolk, you'll see him fly by. Mount Trashmore, if you're around the Kempsville area, Mount Trashmore, that's close to 10:30. And then headed north into the northern parts of VB and the north end of VB, probably around 11 a.m. That includes the oceanfront. Then down through Princess Anne from Sandbridge, about 11:15. Around Rudy Inlet, past Princess Anne, to about 11:30 in Greenbrier. So if you're closer to about the Greenbrier area, he's there around 11:30. Downtown Portsmouth, think about 11:30, 11:40, and then close to about 11:50 in Suffolk as he heads up towards the Harborview area, and then heads back to the North Pole, brings back his intel, his recon, sets up the big flight for the Christmas holiday. Cold and bright this weekend, Ashley.
All righty, cold and bright. We'll be prepared. Check out New York City's newest and maybe oldest resident, how a 150-million-year-old dinosaur moved into the Big Apple. Stay with us.
Cold and breezy tonight. Temperatures in the mid and upper 20s. Will feel closer to 20 degrees come the dawn hours tomorrow morning. And then we have a cold, bright day. A lot of sunshine, but high temperatures will be barely at 40 degrees. A little bit of a breeze. It backs off from today, but that will still create a wind chill, probably feeling like the low 30s for most of our Friday afternoon. Then the area high pressure really settles in. Saturday afternoon, we'll have a lot of sunshine. It's still going to be cold in the low 40s after another cold morning, but that will help rebound our temperatures into Sunday. Monday, Tuesday next week, 60s, bringing back some rain chances, but also bringing back some warmth.